Last year we served about 700 individual foster youth. But again, we have young people coming at 18, and then the way our programs are set up, we try to keep them engaged with us for a long time and get people engaged in multiple programs. So that means that the number of youth that we serve keeps growing every year.
Are these mostly young women? I don't see any young men.
Well, for a long time, that was one of the issues we had, because about 75% of the young people we serve were young women. Because the dynamic is they come out of the foster care system and they are more relationship sort of focused, and so they know they need help and they look for it and they were comfortable with that. The young men, on the other hand, were, I don't want any help from anybody anymore, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm out of here. And so we wouldn't get a lot of young men coming right out of care. We would get them at 21 after they tried to navigate things themselves and found out that it wasn't that easy. So we've done some programs in the last couple of years to try to attract more young men. And so the proportion of young men is growing.
I mean, I was in college, but I didn't have the necessities that I needed to like compete with my counterparts in college. So a laptop, a printer, volunteers, school supplies. So when I came through Just in Time, I came through College Bound. And so that scholarship came just in time for, you know, for me to excel in college and to compete.
I mean, were you in several different foster family situations?
Yeah, I was in foster care for 7 years, and I had around 11 different placements. So 3 group homes at the tail end, like 15 to 17, but I emancipated.
What's the difference between a group home and a foster home?
So a group home setting is usually anywhere from 5 to 20 kids in one house.
Foster kids?
Foster kids, a group home. So it can be all male, can be all female, or the last one I was in, they were mixed, male and female. So the setting is sort of different. A foster home is more like a traditional home where there may be 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids possibly, and it's ran like a normal home setting in relation to a group home where there's everything accounted for in the hour. So there's dinner, and there's homework, and then there's maybe game.
But when I joined Financial Fitness, you know, there was individuals who were actually teaching us how to save money, how to create a budget. I was paired with an asset advisor who met with me and gave me her time to actually focus on what I wanted and what I needed in order to save money for a down payment on a house or a down payment on a car. So all those things really, you know, helped me out. I'm still participating in the program, so it's really interesting. I'm always learning something, like tenant rights. The other day I learned something about that, investing in the stock market. So it's just all these tools that, you know, nobody would have ever taken the time to teach me, you know, had we not had these volunteers that, you know, give their time, you know, to help us out. Retired attorneys, San Diego Unified School District, fashion designers, like my list of networks has just grown so much bigger than what I had I not been part of JIT. So it's amazing. Like, it's just basically you walk into a door and a room's full of people that just want to, you know, give you a hand.